Okay, so I'm back. It's Thursday. Ooh, I love this. I love talking about customer service. I love, 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 love it because I love good customer service. So in this video, I'm going to talk and share with you some ideas about how to continue to build that know, like, and trust factor a little deeper. And give you two ideas that I think, well, one idea, I'm going to use two ideas. I'm going to give you two ideas about something that I really appreciate and makes me participate with some other businesses because they do this thing in particular. So it sets them apart from a bazillion other businesses that do the same thing. Hey everybody, my name is Tammy Moretti and I work with baby boomer network marketers. And what do? I teach you how to build an online business step by step without the confusion, right? Save you some time and some money. So what's the thing? Well, it's a club, right? It's a club. One of them is a club. Another one is about giving back. So let's talk about the club. So I love it when I get the email from my favorite restaurant saying, happy birthday, come in. We have something special for you, and you get to eat your favorite dish for a significant discount, and then they always give you a dessert. Have you noticed that? They always give you dessert, and they sing to you for free. I love that. So you could start your own club, a birthday club, for your potential clients or your existing clients. And there's a whole bunch of different ways to do that. One of the ways that I think is really easy is to do a Facebook group. Because you probably have a Facebook page. I'm sure that if you're a network marketer and you're a baby boomer, you have a Facebook page because that's where we hang out. As baby boomers, we hang out on Facebook. We're not so much on Instagram. We scroll around and look at it. We're like, yeah, no, I don't know. TikTok? Oh, no. I mean, I'm probably going to do it, but not right now. Anyway, rabbit. What was I talking about? A club. So if you put up a Facebook group and you're like, I have no idea how to do that, Tammy. How do you put up a Facebook group? Okay, cool your jets. It's super easy. Super duper duper easy, simple, easy peasy, super easy. First thing I recommend you do is go to YouTube, Google the Almighty Guru, and go YouTube video on how to set up a Facebook group. Really simple. And the reason I love those is because you can push the pause button where you're trying to figure out how to do stuff. So you probably have two devices, right? You probably have a laptop and a smartphone. So I recommend you set it up on your laptop or your tablet or iPad, not on your phone, okay? First of all, we can't see, all right? Like, don't torture yourself. Do it with a big screen, giant font, okay? And then put that up, the Facebook group, and then add your customers or your potential customers in your Facebook group. And because you've gotten their email address and you're building a relationship with them and you have their birthday, don't ask them the year. That's a month and day, especially if it's a woman. Month and day, okay? You feature them on your Facebook group and you give them a huge discount on something, right? Okay, you want to ask permission if you could get a picture of them and put it on there. Some are going to say yes, some are going to say no, no big deal, but you can put their name. And tell them what you're going to do. You know, I have this fantastic VIP group on Facebook, and I love to recognize my my friends, and I'd love to recognize you and say happy birthday. Would you mind? In addition to that, I have this fantastic gift for you, and I would love to send it to you in the mail or however you roll that out. And if they say sure, say okay. Do you mind if I get your picture? Sure. Let me text it to you. Okay. You can post that on a Facebook group and their name, and then ask them, can I put your name with it? Some people are going to say yes or no, but you want to make sure and cover the bases and the details. So they say, would it be okay if I put your first name and I don't have to put your last name? Like, think think like you think. Don't think like everybody thinks like you think. They don't. And so that's one way you could do it, a birthday club, okay? If that doesn't work, you can just ask them when their birthday is. If they don't want to be in your private Facebook group, you can send them a postcard and offer them a discount, and make sure that you follow up with a phone call or a text when you do that. That's critical, all right? 2 to 3 times. In addition to that, what was the other thing I was going to share with you? Oh, I totally forgot. How could I have forgotten? Oh my gosh, it was a club thing. Well, it's gone. You know, it will come back. It'll beep in. It'll beep in. So you could do a birthday club, or you could do a Christmas club. And so every time somebody makes a purchase from you, I recommend that you track it. Don't ask them to track it. You track it. And you talk about it on your private Facebook group, or you send a postcard once a quarter, and maybe for every $1 they spend, or every $10 they spend with you, you give them $1 in Christmas bucks, right? And you track it and you keep it in front of them. That's a great idea. But this is what I want to suggest. Don't start it and then stop it. Like, know that you're going to keep up with it. All right? So whatever you decide to do, make sure that you're willing to do the tracking and keep up with it and be consistent, because that's how you establish your credibility. Right? People can be a little bit forgiving, but for the most part, no. And what we're doing here is we're building an online business, and we're setting ourselves apart from everybody else with excellent customer service, which we baby boomers really value. We really value good customer service, don't we? Being respectful of what their ideas are about being on social media, and being consistent, because we know how to do that also, and we appreciate the value in consistency. So funny story, not a funny story, but something that I observed about the younger generation, about my own kids. So when I was raising my kids, and this was a few years ago, I noticed that it was nothing for them to make plans with their friends and then their friends not show up, or they don't show up, and they really had no issue with that. I was blown away, and I didn't realize it was kind of like a generation thing, and so I was letting my kids like crazy, like, that's so rude, and la la la, you don't do that, and so on and so forth. Actually, I'm glad I did that, but I noticed that practice has carried over, a few decades later, and that generation doesn't have a problem with that. So, and I don't understand what that is, but I know that that's something that's very valuable to us baby boomers, and so I want to encourage you to treat everybody the way that you want to be treated, and be consistent with your follow-up, and treat them extra special, and treat them the way that you want to be treated, and give them the customer service that you love, and you will build a very successful business online. We're just doing all the same practices that we did on that one-to-one business model, but we're doing it online. All right, everybody, I hope you found value in this video, and I will see you again next week. I'll post another one for you. And in addition to that, I hope that you can leave a comment, or you want to leave a comment. Let me know what you think, where you are, what your product, your service, or your opportunity is. If you have an idea and you want to share it with me, that would be fantastic. Copy the link and share it with your team, and I hope they find value in it also. I'll be back next week. Blessings and miracles to you.